Uh, uh, can you guys hear me? Hold on. Can you guys hear me? All right. Hello. How are you guys doing? Okay. Someone wanted me to do a deep voice or like try it. So, yeah. Okay. First, yeah. All right. So first thing I want to point out is the question that you guys asked. You guys were asking about the JLPT. All right. Let me tell you about the experience first. All right. So where to begin? All right. Because I was studying Japanese for about 3 years. Was it 4? No, it was 3. Okay. Yeah, it was 3. And I wanted to test myself because I wasn't really in it to be like, oh, okay, I'm getting it so that although it was not, it will help because I have the certificate. I could actually use this to go and work in Japan if I really wanted to, which I might try, but I haven't yet because coronavirus. And I haven't thought about it. Well, I haven't actually thought about it because I've just been busy besides studying and preparing these lessons for you guys. Anyways, I basically did some study because I just want to try it out, see what it was like to do JLPT. I wanted a sense of accomplishment for myself because I felt like Japanese was a really strong point. Huh? What? Is there anyone else? No, it's just me, right? It's just me. No one else? It must be you. Sorry, it must be yeah, it's probably an echo or something. Anyways, so I started picking up books because I just wanted to study the grammar, I wanted to properly understand the language myself. For me, I prefer to actually read. You open up the old stream, okay? Yeah. I prefer to read read through books. Although I also have proper experience, as in like talking with Japanese friends, conversing. But I really wanted to study from a textbook because I felt like that was a way that I believe that could help. I know a lot of people have their different like ways of learning, but as for me, I much prefer the read first and then try it out sort of approach. So I did that. I bought workbooks. I bought JLPT study books. Wait, let me check the brand that I got. 1 second. All right, here it is. All right, so this is it's called Kanzen Master. So if you guys search it up, hold on, I'll type it in chat. 1 second. Alright, stuff dropped. Never mind. I'll clean it up later. Okay. If you guys try and search for this brand, I think it's very good, but like it's in Japanese only, so you might not be able to understand everything at first. So just try this. That's the name of the series. Yeah. So give that like take a look at it. I recommend buying the books. At least for me, because I prefer writing it and like answering questions. Pretty much the same as what I do for you guys, but like with a lot more in through a book. That's how I self-study. Yeah, it's my preferred way. And then I took the test. I think it was in it was December of 2018, I believe. Or was it 2017? I can't remember which year. But yeah, I did it. I was scared because I thought I was gonna fail. So what the test comprises of is there is reading, listening, and write. Well, not really writing. It's more like comprehension, which is the reading. The vocab, just like vocab. So you just like it's multiple choice. There's no like writing the kanji or anything. It's just multiple choice. And then the listening is just they play audio and then you have to like infer or like try to understand what the listening is about, that sort of thing. And then once you listen, you answer the questions. And that one was the one I was actually most scared for because my listening was actually pretty bad at the time, and I wasn't sure what to do. So yeah, I took the test, and then I had help from a Japanese friend, and she basically like taught me what does this mean, how to pronounce this, and what's this supposed to be. And then it was yeah, it was good. Thanks to her, I got help and I managed to pass. So that's why I have my JLPT N3. And if you guys want to try it, you can. It's you pay a bit of money, but you can give it a shot. I would say do it because, if you really want to test your ability to be able to detect grammar or read, and perhaps listen as well, I'd say try and take the test anyway, because even though it's not it doesn't fully, I guess, like give you a full sense of what it means to improve in the language, it's still a good way to measure. Does that make sense for everyone? I hope that everyone has managed to pick that out, and in time you guys can try and take the test as well. Does that answer your question? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I've done enough talk. It's time to start the lesson. Get your pens and papers ready. It's time. If you're ready in the chat, just say yes, and then I'll begin. Alright. Cool. Okay. Alright, everyone's here. Okay, good. Begin. So I'm gonna just give this warning again. Pretty sure everyone has like, yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone understands this from the last lesson, because I'm always going to be doing it like this from now on. Yeah, Romaji will be used less and less. Okay, so today I'm gonna be teaching you guys the other very important aspects that I'd say you guys may have already seen this before. You probably use it like without thinking, but it will be clear as you get to it. And like when you see it, you'll be like, oh, okay, I know this already, but I just didn't think it was like this. So adjectives and adverbs. If you guys don't know what it is, I'll talk about it later, but basically describing words, describing other things, and describing other actions. And the particles part 2 is the other side, the stuff that I didn't discuss last week. You guys will get to hear it today and see how it is used. And again, as I said, you probably have already seen this before, so you'll be like, oh, okay, so that's what it is. Alright, so yeah, that's next. Alright, so just a quick recap. You guys learned these. Wa, or, and then the verb in front, like, behind or, and that noun, the object. The location and time particle, ni. In English, we would say at, in, and or on, or like words that correspond to those three. And then location, or like the der particle, location, action, and the means. Alright, so I'm going to be helping you guys level up today in your Japanese study. So I really hope it's gonna be a fun lesson for you guys. If you guys have any questions, just ask. I will answer them ASAP. Yeah, hope this be good for you. Yeah. Oh, and if you're wondering where the picture comes from, it's from Final Fantasy 14. I've been playing that for a bit because the new patch came out. Yeah. Alright, begin. Get your pog faces on. Alright, first let's start with the adjectives and the adverbs. So whenever you talk with people in Discord, or like whenever you're reading or writing, whenever someone wants to describe something, right, they need a way to describe a certain object. Let's say they're explaining something. They want to describe a or you can stay for this one, Megu. Don't worry about it. Like stay regardless, because I would say that if you catch something that you could use, you can. I mean, you can always come back to this later, but I'm just saying that, like, if in terms of you can still look at this anyway, even if you don't exactly have reference to the past. Yeah. 1 second. There we go. It may be a bit small. Do you guys want it smaller, or do you want it to be like right there? so like when you guys, since you guys are watching the stream now, right, I don't want it to be like, to be too small that guys can't see the text, because this is gonna be recorded, or it is being recorded at the moment. So is this too small for you guys? It might be a bit too small. I think I'll move it as I go. I probably should consider, because this is was a last minute thing, so I didn't really think this through. Can you guys still see the chat? Okay. I'll move it along as I go, because I'll have to like really consider this next time. I'll just move it around today. I think that's the best way for me to do it. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'll move it along as I go. Yeah. Alright, so continuing on. So you guys know what a you guys know what a describing word is, right? So let me talk in terms of the words you may use. Let's go by the stream yesterday for Botan, right? I see a lot of people writing or like typing in chat, or like, you know, comments saying she's stacked, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know what that means, right? I don't need to explain it on stream. Or she's she's strong. That's a describing word, right? She Another one. She's got a cute voice. Cute is a describing word or an adjective. So, in that sort of way, that's a describing word. That's an adjective. Okay. So, you guys know what I mean, right? So how's this used in Japanese? Yeah, so you guys use these words without thinking, right? But you guys know exactly what I mean when I talk about these type of words. When you describe someone or something. All right. Okay. How do adjectives look like in Japanese? So okay, I didn't put the furigana reading for this, but like, okay, can you see these two words? So this one is meant to be tanoshi. All right, the one on the left. So adjectives will usually end with, yeah, it's tanoshi. And adjectives would usually end with an e sound or a na sound. So in this one, it's tanoshi with an e at the very end, and on the right is seiso. I'm using this word because you guys are familiar with this. You guys see this all the time on YouTube. If you're watching Hollow Life, if you're not, then seiso pretty much just means pure. In the Hollow Life sense, it means they haven't touched Pandora's box yet, or they haven't I wouldn't say they haven't opened it, but like it's more like they're not, like when it comes to the loot stuff, they aren't like they really aren't in they don't really give that vibe or give the impression that they're loot. So yeah, pure. See, it's the way you would the way that you would say this as an adjective is say so na. So I'll just take this out. All right. So I'm gonna zoom. Okay. So this is how it's supposed to be as an adjective. Usually in a dictionary, you'll only see these what's it? Just the kanji without the na. But when you use it as an adjective in any sort of sentence that or like when you're listening, you hear say so des or say so da or say so na, right? Say so na toa sama. So describing Toa as say so or pure, yeah. So that's how you do it. All right. So now I'm gonna show you guys the actual example. All right. And then Ako is just Tanoshi because she's a clown. She's comedic relief basically. All right. Adjective applications. How does this look like in a sentence? So like, I'll read this out to you. ホロライブは楽しいです。So when the adjective is not behind any sort of noun, I mean you still use it the same way, but like it's that's just how you're supposed to put it for adjectives. So and then you can also you do the same thing when you're putting it behind a noun to describe the noun. So in this case it'll be utsukushi hana, so beautiful flower. I put Watami's picture because she corresponds to these two very, very well. I'm sure you guys can agree, right? Watami is a beautiful flower, and it's fun to be in Hololive. Okay, man, you guys are quiet today. What's up? Are you guys okay? You guys are probably taking notes. I don't see you guys like typing chat, so I'm like, is there something? Is something wrong with my stream or something? Anyways, yes. It's that's how you use this adjective. Oh, you woke up late and didn't get to eat breakfast. You can grab like, oh no, yeah, I'm sorry. I know. I just like the chat. You know, I like the chat activity. Don't worry, just keep writing. If you need to grab food, don't worry. Just grab it now. I'm not going to like rush through this. So, you'll see it again. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay. Yes. Sorry, guys. I know that many of you like waking up from like waking up late just to see my stream. Sorry. It's all good. Yeah, cause I'm wondering like why is my chat just like not, I guess, scrolling as much as before. Yeah, I realize now you guys are not. You guys aren't. You're not waking up at a comfortable time per se to get something out of it. So. I'm not sure if you should super chat yet because it's like I much prefer that because you see if the thing about YouTube is that I don't know if the money is going to go to me, so I might set up a Patreon. If you guys want to donate, I'll set that up soon. I'll release it once it's ready. But yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, continuing on. You can also change the adjectives into adverbs, or like adjectives that describe an action or another adjective. So like you can change this. So this adjective means quick, hayai, and when you want to change it to an adverb, so quickly, you make it hayaku. So you remove the e and change it to a ku. So hayaku. Alright. Does this make sense to everyone? Alright, I'll give you time just to like. Okay. Yeah. So. Alright, so. Hold on. Alright, so. Let me try and explain this a bit better. When you're trying to put a verb, sorry, an adverb behind a verb. So like he ran quickly. That I'm just gonna give an English example. He ran quickly. In the Japanese, the Japanese way of like putting this together is 彼は早く走りました。He quickly ran. So, was it not? Hold on. I was blocking the text. 1 second. I'm gonna move it. Yeah. Okay. Alright, here we go. I think this helps, right? Does this help everyone? I think this is better. Hold on. I'll go back to the other one. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to like I have to do something about this in my next lesson. I tried it today and I already prepared this, so I don't want to interrupt the lesson and like just make the changes quickly. But next time I will prepare it such that there will be a spot for chat. Yeah. All right. Continuing. Did you guys get this? Yeah. So tanoshiku yarimasu. Yeah. So it's kind of like that. Yes. So you're pretty much on it, Gia. I would say as you start reading more text. No, hayaku means oh, okay. Hayaku, if you actually translate, it just means quickly, not hurry. So for hayaku as hurry, it's like the verb would actually be kite kudasai. So come quickly. Hayaku kite kudasai. The verb being kuru, kite kudasai means come, please come. Hayaku is actually the adverb, but because they omit the other part because people already know. All right, it's like a response or expression, yeah. But if you use it in a sentence, right, when it's not like when you're not responding to someone, or when you're not telling someone to do something, or you're not like shouting, all right, I need you to be quick about this, then you would just use it. You would actually no, haiku alone is an adverb. Adverbial change. So you would, yeah, but yeah, exactly. Dazzy's got it correct. So in a set in when we respond, when we say quickly, right, it means we're just telling someone to be fast because they already got it. They understand the context of what's happening. Like when if you just say haiku to someone and they have no idea what you're talking about, they'll be like, huh? Right? So it's the same thing in Japanese here, where you would be you only say that if people are aware of the context. And Japanese is a very contextual language, so you would be a lot of times you'll be trying to explain yourself. Yeah. No, hi is fast. Yes, it's correct. It's quick. There are two versions of hi. One means early, and in this case, it means quick. Yeah, that works. Oakley. I think there's a better way to put that. But you guys understand the point, right? That's how you turn something to an adverb. Yeah, so for you guys who don't know, an adverb is a describing word for a verb or for an action. Umai and streams. Umai is a okay. Yeah, umaku is the adverb. Umaku, not yeah. So when someone says umaku ita, it means like, oh, you did. I believe it's umaku ita, where that means that you did quite well. Yeah. All right. So I'm sure you guys have all understood this now, right? Yeah. No, it's both. Or like the kanji is different, but umai can also mean good and it can mean delicious and sweet. Yeah. It can mean both. Yeah. Depending on the context, yeah. Kawaiku. So if you want to translate cutely, Matsui has actually said it like if you watch some of the streams like with who's it? Kanata did one where she had to I wouldn't say had to, it's more like she made those voices. No, it's both. Oh, so Morgan, it's both actually this highlight I'm showing you and that one. For quick, it's I would say it's interchangeable, but the correct one I would say is this one. And then hayai, that other one means early. Kawaiku, the first one, nuclear. So you always take out the last e and replace with a ku. It could. Hataraku is a verb, so it can end with ku. But the thing is that, again, context is always important. So you have to read the sentence first. Always read the sentence, or like try to understand the sentence first before, and then if you're still not clear, then you can ask the question. Oh, okay, what kind? And I'll go through some question words like in another stream. But yeah, a lot of times you still have to understand the context, even though that it's like this. Okay. All right, now for the na-adjectives, right? You got a lot of you guys asked. I think you guys were wondering, how do you say, oh, I like this? Okay, in Japanese it's a bit different to say. So when we say when we say I like, it's like a verb almost. But in Japanese, there is a verb for it, but in terms of the word you usually see, ski, it's an adjective. It's not a verb. So I will go through like the got, ski, and got whatever later. But for the first of all, you guys should know that ski is an adjective. Is in Japanese. It's not a verb. So how you use that? これは私の好きな食べ物です。So you always put the Rishi, you're correct. For skina, you put the ski by itself is just the adjective, but to connect it as a part of the sentence, you put the na behind it, or like behind it. It'll be 好きな食べ物です or 好きな飲み物です So I'm gonna minimize this. Hold on. Oh, oops. Sorry, I grabbed the wrong thing. All right. What does this look like? It's okay. Take your time. Study it. Or like memorize the kanji first. Just do what you can. I think I'll have to do a stream someday on learning kanji, because for me, I had the privilege of like learning Mandarin, so I already learned Mandarin before as a language prior to learning Japanese. So I already had an edge. So I'll do a stream for you guys, because I know that you guys don't come from a Chinese background. So yeah. All right. So it's like this. Yeah. It's like 好きな飲み物. Does this make sense to everyone? Yeah. So you put the adjective behind like this. Yeah. Another one. Alright. So do you guys know what kombini is? Have you heard the word kombini? Kombini. Yeah, convenience store. So this kanji means benri. Benri na kombini. Convenience store. Yeah. Benri na kombini. So that's how you put the adjective behind. As an adjective, that's how you put it behind. Yeah. Now, going back to this. All right. Oh, stop. All right. Okay, I'm gonna put this down here. It's there's a lot more space. Okay. So going back to this, yes, I'm teaching Ian Na-adjectives because people have been using it already, and I need to like clear this up. I'd say it's important because people can use it anyway. Adjectives are part of our communication, so might as well do it as soon as possible. Sushi wa watashi no suki na tabemono desu. Yes, that's very good. Good job, Morgan. All right. So let's say you don't have a noun behind the na adjective. What do? If it's at the end, you would usually end with hold on. Wait, actually I'll talk about the example first. Alright. 姉の部屋はすごく綺麗です. Alright. Now you're wondering why is it you're not why don't you use a na for the end? Okay. So when you use na at the when you're putting it behind a noun, so in the bottom here, as you can see, you would usually just put you would put the na or attach the na to the noun or the I suppose adjective in this case, or the two kanji word, and then you attach it in front of the noun or in front of the thing. Yes, kirei is a na-adjective. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a shock, but it is a na-adjective. Yeah, it's a very strange one. Yeah, I think people fell for it before, so I certainly did. Well, yes, I would say, but that's just how it is. It's just exception. Yeah, classic trick questions. Yes, correct. Oh, hold on. This. Hold on. All right, cool. It could be because of the kanji. I'm not sure exactly why. Maybe you can search it up. You could. I don't know. Anyways, continuing on. So you put the adjective, the na-adjective behind the noun. If it's in front of the noun, if it's supposed to be describing a noun. But if you're describing a subject or like you're describing a state of being, so what a state of being is that what is it at that point in time? In this case, you would use it similarly to when you're describing a person, or like when you're using a noun to describe a subject. So for example, when I say 私は大学生です, alright, it's used in a very similar manner here. So alright. So let's do this quickly. What? Oh, my stream's fine. My stream's fine. Is everything okay? It may just be in your end, Nightshade. No, no, you cannot say kirei no because it's not a na adjective. There's no such thing as kirei no. You have to determine whether it's a noun or an adjective. I actually got that, like, so when there's one time when I was doing uni, or like one semester of Japanese, there was a word that I used with no, and it was wrong. My sensei corrected me. So it's this word here. Alright. So this kanji is pronounced iro. And the particle that you're actually supposed to put in is na. But what I did is I did iro no, which is wrong. That's not how you're supposed to do it. So you can't do a kirei no sora desu, because it's not correct. Does that answer your question, Morgan? Yes. Okay. All right. So continuing on, All right, let's go back to this. So when you're describing a subject, you would usually put the na adjective without the na right behind at the very end. So in this case, would be when you're just describing something, describing a subject, you just put the na adjective without the na, and then you put da or des. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Plasma. I can't really help you there. Uh, this is a technical issue. I can't really assist you at this time. All right, continuing on. Um, okay, so when you want to turn those adjectives into adverbs, you guys heard you guys heard shizuka ni before, right? I'm sure this word came up somewhere and you guys heard it, but you guys didn't really understand. Yeah, shizuka. Alright, so the word here is shizuka. Shizuka is the quiet form of sorry, shizuka means quiet, and it's a na adjective. And the way you turn it into okay, so these are the two uses, right? Shizuka na kodo is to describe the action, or not verb, but an action. So shizuka na kodo. It's shizuka, not shizu. Shizuka na kodo. So you're describing an action, or as quiet, a quiet action. When you want to do it as an adverb, this bottom one here, shizuka ni shite kudasai. It means please do it quietly. Yeah, please do it quietly. So a lot of times you'll be putting when you want to change that adjective into an adverb to put behind a verb, you just change that to ni. Yeah. Please stay quiet is the way you would translate, yes, but the direct translation for this is alright, it's not blocking the chat. Okay. Shizuka ni shite kudasai is it'll be please quietly do these. So this would be the direct translation here. So if I put this here, right, this quietly do please, that's a direct translation. Yeah, no, it's not shut up, that's it's shut up is a bit different, but in this case, quietly do please is the direct translation, or just be please do it quietly. Yes. Yeah. Is that clear for everyone? Yes. Yes, that's right, Goblin. It's shizuka ni hanasu. Yes. Yeah. All right, you guys understand it already. Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's correct. I'll go to Tay forms like soon. That's gonna come up as well. That'll probably be next, since I'm using it already. I might as well talk about it. All right. Next thing. All right. Next. Under the particles we go. I got her facial expressions from the yes. For those who came late, if you guys just want to help those that are in chat who came in late, yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, so Okay, I'll just talk about it quickly. We've been talking about adjectives and adverbs. I can do a recap later. Oh, I forgot to put a summary in. Alright. I forgot to make a summary slide. I can't believe it. Forgot about that. Just realized. Okay. Particles part 2. You guys seen these, right? I'm sure you guys have seen these particles before. This one not so much because it's not used as often, but these ones, this one, and this one, and these two. I'm sure you guys have seen it, right? Or like you've heard of it used before, right? No. Ga is a bit of a complicated one. I'll talk about that last. Yeah, for those of you who are in the Discord, just go and if it's a whole life resistance. If you guys want to join the Discord, someone from the Discord, please grab the link and post it there for them. Okay, so I'm gonna be teaching you guys these particles as well. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 particles today. All right, let's start with no. This one is, I'd say, probably one of the most used, on top of wa and o, like besides wa and o, sorry. And it's called a possessive particle. Now let me tell you guys what I mean by possessive particle. All right. So whenever you guys think of possessions, what does that word mean to you? Yeah, when you own something, right? Yeah, when it belongs to someone. Yeah. You think of possession? Alright. Here's a list of words that you can that whenever you think of the word no, right? My, mine, hers, his, theirs, their. You guys know this, right? You guys know these words. And of course you can add to this list. I'm sure that they're small, but these ones are commonly used. Yeah. Makes sense, right? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Let me this here. All right. You guys like the meme? Have you guys seen this meme before? So, you know when okay, so this I'll just talk about this meme quickly. When someone takes something of when a company like presents something, or like when a content creator or maybe a company like makes something, or a group makes something, and they're like, oh, this is mine, right? And then they share it out to the world, and then someone else takes the idea and like, oh, okay, this is mine. Yeah, it's a really funny meme. You should just go and search it out. Like, there's one for like I think it was EA. I can't remember. Or it was like Bethesda or something like that. And there was a joke about that. I can't remember where it is, but it's a really hilarious meme. I really like this one. Yeah, it's really interesting. But yeah, it's basically that. So when you hear the words mine, right? It's you're saying it belongs to me. Hey Yamayu. Yeah, Yamayu. Okay. Yeah. So just talking about particles here. So yeah, mine, yours, hers. Yeah, yours is another one. I didn't put that there. Okay. Do you guys remember this scene? I took this from a. Oh wait. Oh, this is blocking the chat. Okay, you guys remember what this scene is, right? Okay. Yeah. When Aqua was trying to plead, wait, not plead guilty, to like plead her case for the judge. Oh, okay, Okayu's guilty. It was a funny stream. It got taken down from the recent like stream thing, but like, okay, so I'll read this to you, right? Demo betsu ni Aqua-san boku no onna janai yo. So Okai is basically, but it's not. Alright, the translation is, but it's not like Aqua is my woman, basically. So like, she's Okai said that, and Aqua just freaked out. It was hilarious. But anyway, the but the point I'm trying to bring here is that you see this no here. I literally put it in the red box for you guys to see. Can you guys see the red box? Yeah. So boku no onna. Alright, let's talk about that. My girl. Yeah, my boku meaning the personal pronoun for guys. Okayu uses it because she's a tomboy. So no. In this case, she's saying my girl. My girl is not. Baka no onna means stupid girl. In this case, Okayu is saying not my girl. There's a difference. Did that cat? Which one? Oh, okay. All right. I thought you're talking about this. No, okay. Don't worry about it then. Okay. So yeah. All right. Now for the actual example where I talk about how besides that exhibit A. Okay. So you know how when Akayu says, "Oh my God, it's blocking again," happening again. All right, here we go. All right. So when Akayu says like, boku no onigiri, my onigiri. That's how you use it. Oh, okay. Really? Aqua uses atashi. Mio uses Mio uses uchi for I. What else? Ayami uses yo. Yo is a really strange one because I never heard it before. But yo is another way of saying I. I think Noah uses watashi. But yeah, so that's how you use it. It's very simple, right, guys? I don't think it's like girls. No. All right, so I'll just make it clear. And okay. All right, so I'm gonna talk about the personal pronouns. All right. Well, guys, these ones are the most common. Now you don't have to worry about all the personal pronouns because there's like many used. Some you may not need to know. Like in Ayame's case, when she uses yo, that one is a very strange one. It's not used like a lot. So watashi. First one, boku. Oh wait. Okay. This one, a lot of inexperienced Japanese learners, they use this first, which you shouldn't do. You think learning a dialect while learning Japanese is a good idea? I would say no. not until you've understood the grammar functions. I really think you should actually learn the general like way first. Yes, waga is a thing. Yeah. Except it's actually wa. So it's actually just wa. So let me check my dictionary. It's like is it wa or wa? That one's a strange one. It's like okay. Let me go through this first so I don't get sidetracked first. Alright, so those three are the most common. Oh wait. General. Eyes. Nose. Alright. Eat. Alright. So you see this? I would say learn Kansai Ben as a side thing. Don't put your focus on it. Yeah. Alright, and I'll give you the special one for like aquas. This is Aqua's one. Jibun no namae is like their own name. Yeah, so Ateshi, she got it from another another VTuber from Nichisanji. But she likes using this one for some reason. I don't know why. It's not necessarily intermediate level. It's just like I don't know. This is not like legit. Aqua. Alright, this one is not like it's not normal to hear this. This is like her Aqua's online personality. That's why she's using this. And then the more general one, Atashi. Watashi, and then well, watashi can be used by both guys and girls as well, so that one's fine. And then for in Nene's case, yeah, like a child talking about themselves in the third person. Yeah, I just put hers in their own category because it's not normal. It's not normal. It's like it's like Aqua only, yeah. Anyways, yeah, so the only ones that you really need to know is Watashi, Boku. Ore is a... You can use it, just don't use it in front of elders. Don't use it in front of people you don't know. My recommendation to you. Use this only with friends. Or like, people you're super close to. If you're a girl, you can use watashi. Watashi is more like posh speak, so like it's very, very I guess I don't know what the word is for it. It's super polite, this one. But it's like for girls who just want to be like, I guess, they want. I think it shows a bit of class. I guess that's the best way to. Okay. I asked. All right, so I'm gonna clear this up. Right, depending on the person, it may or may not be impolite. It may be for some people, they don't mind ore if you talk to them. Like if you introduce yourself, of course use watashi. But like, for me, I prefer to use this one. Boku, because it's like there is like another thing to it where people are just like where Japanese may think that you're a bit more childish for saying boku, because boku is usually used by like, I don't know, little boys, or like boys trying to be older, or like that's the impression it gives, right? But I hear adults using it as well, so I don't really know. Like, I prefer use boku because it's the safest like way of me being polite, but at the same time being a guy, or like being like, you know, not being natural. Yeah. If you're impolite by nature, okay. I would say use watashi first. So a lot of times in Japanese culture, you have to be you kind of have to be polite, but you don't have to be like, you know, you be polite in a situation that demands it, and then otherwise you just go back to like, if you want to be impolite or casual, make sure you make sure the people that you're talking to, they know that, oh, okay, so this is it's just his character. It'll be fine for me, you know. It's not necessarily you can't, it's just that you should just, it's just common sense to know when to use it. That's what I'm saying. No, okay. Watashi is not unnatural. It's just that when you use a subject particle, you might need to remove watashi if it's talking about you. That's probably why you think that it's okay. I would prefer that you guys don't use the word kimi, or kisama is definitely rude, so you wouldn't want to use that again with like anyone. Omae is also very rude unless you know the person like very, very well. You like, your level of friendship has to be like really, really high for you to use omae to like someone. Now, you could see it in like an anime or something, which is like, it's you know, it's anime, right? But you know, you when you're I mean, like, even just in English, you don't just come up to something. Okay, for us, when we say hey dude, right, it's like it's not a really big issue. It's more of like, oh, okay, this guy doesn't really mean harm, he just wants to like talk to me. But when you would say like, hey asshole, right, I think that's more of like the omae, or like the, when you say omae or kisama is you really hate the person. Like, if you're enemies with someone, I would say saying that is fine, because it's like they already know that, oh, okay, you're trying to be apprehensive against me, then I'd say it's okay. But you know, you don't see those like experiences every day, right? Yeah. So why would you use ore first, like, to someone that you don't know, you know? I hope yeah, so I hope that's a bit of an eye-opener. Boku and ore, you choose depending on who you talk to. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I think I spent too long on that. But yeah, that's just how it is. You recommend a certain order to learn Japanese, like what are the most basics to start with in terms of sentences? Hiragana and katakana will be the first one. I would say you should learn that. That one's a must. But what I'm discussing now is the grammar. So I'm still in very basic territory. Oma. I'd say stay, because you want to take stuff out of this. Because once you go back to hiragana, you'll be like, oh, okay, so that's what this character is used for, you know? Alright. Now back to this before I get sidetracked again. Alright. Oh dear. Oh god. Alright. Yeah, okay, this doesn't cover any text. Good. Alright. So you can also use you can also use no more than once in a sentence. So in this case, be それは私の家族の犬です. Right? So, alright, see you, Zakai. writing comes with experience, speaking comes with experience. You will I would say it's important for you to go and like maybe find someone, or like I probably will think of like doing a speaking session sometime soon. I think everyone will love that because they want to practice speaking as well. But I have to consider that because I've been a bit busy lately, so I don't know if I can do that anytime soon, but I will try. And then writing I can figure something out as well for later. Anyways, それは私の家族の犬です。So when you're putting like two no's, it just means my family's dog. It's simple because this is like in English as well. We do the same thing. Yeah, talking to yourself in Japanese is good. I do that as well. Does this make sense for everyone? I don't think this is like a hard concept to grasp. Yeah. So you can use the possessive particle like more than once, or you can just use no more than once. And then, all right. So this is the one that Morgan was talking about earlier. All right. When you're describing a noun with a noun, right? So in this case, Japan's autumn, right? Nihon is the way to describe the fall, the type of fall. So in this case, it'd be Nihon no Aki, which means Japan's fall. Does that make sense? Yeah. Everyone clear on this point? Because I'll move on. Okay. Yes. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. Cool. You guys are understanding it. Now for the location particle. This one will be very quick because it's not really used that often, and I don't want to place priority on this. Okay. Start here. So you guys learn about the particle ni, right? When you use ni, you define a location, or like you specify the location, and whenever you use ni, it's like saying, okay, it's this particular place. So Tokyo ni, for example, it's in Tokyo. Tokyo is the destination. Now for the difference between Nippon. The actual correct term is Nihon. Oh, I guess you could interchange both. I guess some people say it differently, but for me, I think the actual correct way to say is Nihon. Because I hear it used a lot more than Nippon. Nippon, I think, is more of like, I don't know. Oh, okay. How do you like it, Kia? Do you enjoy my my way of teaching? And the music, of course. The music's nice. Yeah. Alright. Well, I hope you can get something out of this. This is a Japanese learning stream after all. Yes. Okay. Alright. So when you guys learn the location part, when you guys learn the location particle that I taught you guys last week, you guys learn ni, right? This time I'm gonna teach you guys about he. Oh, it's a without the h, right? Do you guys see the difference between these two sentences? Just read those quickly. Yes. Okay. So when you look at the English sentence, the English sentence on top and the English sentence on the bottom, can you see the difference in the way it's being expressed? Yeah, ni is basically for the destination, like you know what you're going to. but he is a bit more vague in that you're saying that, okay, I'm going there, but I'm not really going there specifically. I'm going in that direction. Yeah. Yeah, hey Yoke is also a good one. Alright. So let me describe in terms of a circle. Alright. Okay. Oh man, it's blocking again. Okay. Alright. So let's look at it this way. Imagine this is you, right? And you're saying I'm gonna go to this place. When you say ni, it means you're going to that spot in the circle, that little circle right there, that destination. When you use he, it's more of like anywhere within this like big circle. Yeah. Like I don't really use it as much either because it's like I think the usage is not as like used often, but it's a thing. It's a particle that still needs to be known. So yeah, I think this would probably be the best way for everyone to like just like get it, because you can see what you're trying to describe when you use either particle. So ni is the middle. It's more like, okay, let's go by Alan's example, right? So when you're saying going to Colorado ni ikimasu, and then Colorado e ikimasu, you could, if you're traveling by the interstate road, right? I'm gonna use the US terms as much as I know it. When you're traveling by interstate road to Colorado, you could go to another town before that city, instead of going straight to Colorado itself. Yeah, because it's not specific. It's indirect. Yeah, it's not specific. It's more like, okay, I'm going there, but I'm not necessarily going there. Yeah, general direction is the way to say it. No, there is not the small circle. Or there and ni can be replaced. You can use ne or di or there. Sorry, ni or there in that. So ni or there can also be here. Yeah. Yeah, that could work. Yes, correct. The ni is you've specified, okay, I'm going there. Yeah, that's it's a determination. Yeah, you can I mean, if you're still not clear on this, there are like sites that can tell you about hair as well, so you can search that up as well. I found this online because I don't use it as often. As I even put down here, D is used much more often than here. You would see a lot more ni used than in e. Going downtown, going to a store downtown. You would still be using ni for both of those. I guess you could put e as well, but when you're saying going to a store, you would actually like mention the. Okay, let me. Sorry if the chat's blocking. I need to do something on Notepad. Alright. So this. Alright. So let's go by the example, right? Going downtown. You can say this, and actually it'll be used the same way, because like no de ni ikimasu. Game Sen is game center, basically an arcade. Yeah, the way that we say it's an arcade. All right, so downtown ikimasu. I'm going downtown. You could also say downtown e ikimasu. That works as well. Because then you could say like, oh, this one would also work, because downtown could also mean like there are destinations on the way. I'm going to somewhere downtown. Okay. Yeah. Does this make sense for everyone? Oh, sorry. Nicholas. Does this make sense, Nicholas? Yeah, Megalong. That's a pretty good one. I didn't think of that actually. I'm gonna walk towards the Vegas Strip. Yeah. Class ni gakko e ikamasu. So that for that cat, you wouldn't really say that, because like you would just be like, oh, class ni ikimasu. Like gakko is already implied in there. Or you can say gakko no class ni ikimasu. So you'll be like gakko no class ni ikimasu. Something like this. In that case, you'll just be using it like this. But whereas if it's like a destination that you're heading to, like a country or something like that, and you put he or e, it's meant to say like, okay, I'm going somewhere there. I guess you could you use it like during the planning stages. I guess if you're planning for a holiday, I've never used it as often, so like, I can't really say for sure that I know it exists. I know it's a used particle, but it's not something that I use often. And again, a lot of this will come down to experience, so you just have to experience it. That's it, for something that you can't really say it by books. You probably have to experience it more yourself. So here, the first part is correct. So ni is used when the focus is the destination. In terms of like, it's more of a specification. So like, if it's not a topic, then it wouldn't really be the focus. But ni will clarify like that you're going to that specific location, whereas air is not exactly clarified yet. I'm heading to Earth. Yeah, that's that's another way to put it. Yeah, I apologize if this is probably not the best explanation, because I'm not too clear on it either. Like, I rarely see this used, at least with me. You may see it used in more often than me, probably if you read somewhere, but like I don't see it used often, so I can't exactly give like a concrete explanation. Although I hope that this diagrams helped you guys enough. I probably have to, like, maybe in the review next week, I probably have to search this up, or probably ask someone. Yeah, so usually you just say, oh, I'm going there, right? Whenever you're talking to someone, and you say, oh, I'm going, whenever you're saying I'm going on a holiday to somewhere, I'm going to Japan for holiday. Nihon ni ryoho ni ikimasu. So I'm going to Japan for I'm going to Japan for holiday. Yeah. That one, yeah. Again, as I said, ni is used a lot more often, so I'll just use ni. I wouldn't. I would barely use if anything. So I'm sure it's clear for everyone. All right, I'm gonna move on to the next. Oh wait, I'm gonna move on to the next slide. All right. Now we're gonna learn about more. You guys heard more? More? This particle is another one that's used a lot. And I think some of you may have seen my leak. In terms of the slide that I leaked. So more is akin to an also, or like, yeah, to as well works. So when you're including someone or something, you would say mo, or you put mo. So watashi mo is me also. Yeah, to also. No, that's more with an u. So like it'll be more would be like it's not the same. It's not the same at all. It's like I may have lied. Alright. That's what when girls are tired or like when they're frustrated, it's like more. It's not the same. This one is just the particle. It's just more. Right? Another way of saying okay, also. It's totally different things. Yeah. Alright. Oh, oops. Oh, it's blocking the way. 1 second. Okay. Yes. Alright, that's good. Yeah, and if it's Shion, you'll be saying ne. Alright. So some of you guys saw my slide leak yesterday. Kyo mo. You see the mo here? Kyo mo kawaii. So this means Sui-chan is also cute today. Alright? Kyo mo kawaii. So whenever you see this emoji, just think of the mo particle. Right? Kyo mo kawaii. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't really know. But I just see this like lying around. I was like, okay, that's good. I'm gonna take that for as visual aid. Yeah, so Oakley basically like nailed it already. So when you say like when the A is like Lucia-chan wa kawaii, that that person is basically Lucia is cute. And then B responds saying Sui-chan mo kawaii. And you can actually add yo or ne there to say like I would usually add yo because it's like but Suisei is also cute. But as way of exclamating or like trying to say but this is also the case. So like when you're trying to, I guess, emphasize. I think that's the easiest way for me to put it. There's really nothing else that I can add to this. At least not yet. Oh, that's a good one. Lucia-chan wa kyo mo boing. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Well, you guys are coming with really creative creative ones. Oh wait, are there any Russia fans in the chat right now? probably get like eyes on me. I don't know. It gives them a slightly different nuance or like tone to it. So ne and yo is like it adds emotion in a way. So Oma, I would say go back and like study my hiragana and katakana. Just study those, or like go back to those streams because those ones were pretty good. Yeah, emotion. Yeah. I'll be one guy who says Pecco and Russian chat. Yeah. And there you go. Alright, I will pray for your guys' safety before the necromancer comes to hunt you, take your heads. Yone is, it's like saying ne would be emphasized as the like the part where it's like, so it's like right, yone so you're putting the whole sentence plus your, so you're giving that first emotion, so it's like it's that, and then if it's English you put the comma and you say right. So yeah, so Suichan is cute, yeah, basically. Alright, so Oma, you can learn Japanese via text. I self-studied this. A lot of this is mostly self-study. I learned all this not by a class, but by me searching up for answers. You can do it. It's not impossible. So just go back to my past streams and watch it. I'm doing my best to like give you guys an understanding of how to learn this without having to rely on teachers. Although having a teacher is nice. If you can afford it, if you want it, go for it. If you want to learn by a textbook, go for it. There's no limit to what you can do when you're learning, as long as you are getting something out of it. How long have I been self-learning? It's approaching 6 years now. Close to 6 years. And I feel like and some people encourage me to like go and teach, and this is why I'm doing this now for you guys. You can if you want. I would say like if you're already established in it, don't worry about it. Then just start with grammar. It's what I did for the hiragana and katakana streams is just I just gave visual aids for people who had never studied Japanese before. It was just a basically like very, very basic sort of lesson for people to like know how to use the character systems, because it's important that people don't use Romaji. What I mean by Romaji, for those of you who don't know, you're a beginner here. Romaji is basically the English, like you make the sounds with English letters, which is bad. Or like it's okay as a beginner because you're just starting out, but I really think it's a bad habit for people to study or use the language with Romaji, because you never get anywhere. Let's say you want to read a Twitter post for instance, like some of you have already been saying, you will not see Romaji on you will not see Romaji on like when a YouTuber posts, for example, right? You always see English or Japanese, hiragana or hiragana, katakana or kanji. You never see a Twitter post with Romaji. The only time someone uses Romaji is like if they're giving a super chat to a VTuber, which I've seen a couple of times. There's one hilarious one from Russia. I think some of you watched I think it was Floating Ghosts video where okay, I won't talk about it, but you guys probably know. I bought a book full of kanji, so should I start remembering all the words? Remember as much as you can. Like, do it at your own pace. Don't rush it, because you might forget it the next day or the next week, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, what is it? Right? The important thing is to to just use it. Read books, read news, speak it if you need to. Listen. Like if you love videos, just keep watching it. Just keep watching. Don't stop. Like if you need to take a break. But if you need to learn, or if you're fine and you're not in a bad spot, I'd say go back to it after it. Yeah, just use the kanji. Yeah, you may forget it like the next day. Like you may remember it or what it looks like, but who knows, you might forget it the next day. So yeah. Okay. Now the last one. No, not the last one. All right, the one before I go into the fun part. List particles. To and ya. Right. There are. So when you're creating lists, right? There's two particles that you would. That will come later. I'm not going to talk about it yet and it's very important. And there's a reason why. To and ya. First is it's also used. To more so than ya, but both are used. Okay. So when you're trying to list out stuff, right? You would use to or ya. There's a difference between the two, and I'll go into that in a moment. But when you list out like animals, for example, hitsuji for watame, inu for dog, neko for cat. Right? Let's use those for example. For example, you use you can choose to either use to or ya depending on the context that you're trying to give. If it's like the animals, okay, I'm gonna go into an example. All right, let me use the example of fruits. All right, how many of you likes fruit? How many of you actually have like fruits that you like, or you guys just the unhealthy bunch? You just like you just buy stuff from the supermarket and just like, okay, I'm gonna eat this. I like this. You guys eat fruits, or do you guys eat healthily? Yeah. Okay, good. So I'm not talking to a to an unhealthy bunch here. Good. All right. That's good. Don't be like me. Like I have a bad habit of like eating unhealthily, because I'm busy. Okay. When you're listing stuff, right? 私はリンゴとオレンジとマンゴーが好きです。So this is how this is how you use I like. So how do you use to? You would put to in front, so like as every other particle, you put the particle behind the word, but you put this as a list. So like 私はリンゴとオレンジと So if the list starts, you put the to in front, right behind the word, and then if the list is going on and it's not the end yet, you put another noun and then to. So リンゴとオレンジと and then at the end you wouldn't really include the to here because that's the end of the list. So I like apples, oranges, and mangoes. And then here with ya you do the same, or like you use it in the same way. So you put ya just like you put to. So I like animals such as dogs, cats, and foxes. Inu ya neko ya kitsune no dobutsu. So animals such as dogs, cats, foxes. Yeah. Yes. It's almost like a comma, but like you can also have a comma, but in this case it's more akin to an and. So apples and oranges and mangoes. If you understand in that way, but you can also think of it as almost like a comma, almost, but it's not exactly a comma. Does that make sense to everyone? Or like, okay, let me ask you guys another question. Can you tell the difference between these two? Look at the English sentences. No. Ya is used for. I'll explain in a moment. All right. Can you see the difference between these two? Yeah. So, to is used for an exhaustive list. So, let's say you want to describe a list of things, and that list, all the things that you're saying within that sentence is that list. That's it. That's the end of the list. Right? You would use to because it's you've reached the end of the list. So, for example, right? I think a visual, something more visual would help you. Okay. Let's go by cars, for example, or car brands, because this is what I can think of at the moment. All right. Almost? Yeah, okay. So, Mazda, Toyota, Honda. All right. Let's take these 3 car brands. You guys know what these are, right? I'm sure all of us are aware of car brands at least. Like, you may not be into cars, but you know the brands, right? Okay. Yes. Okay, yeah. Morgan got it. Yeah. When you have a lot of things to list, but I can't say also, yeah, correct. Yeah. Basically, that's it. Yeah. So, to is like if this is your let's say this is your list and you just want to use to. Sorry, if this is your list of like cars that you like, for example, car brands you like, you use to here, and that's all you're saying, to. You haven't heard Mazda before? Okay. They're car brands. Alright. Now, whereas if I were to say like kuruma no better way to say this. So好きな国はokay. Sorry. Let me write this out actually. Alright. 世界に世界に in the world アメリカや日本やI'm gonna use my country for now. があります。Alright. So, in this case, it'll be like this. In the world, there can't. No, not this. にがあります。Alright. So it'll be like this. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It's like that. Yeah, among other countries, yes. That is correct. Yeah. This is the way to write or like use it. Yes. yeah, let me see if I can find a I'm gonna find a tofu site, 1 second. Alright. I'm just gonna refer to this because I think it might be better if I use this for reference. Okay. So you see this particle here. This is so yeah is for like when you have a list, but you can only list so much, right? So like for example, this one, super de niku ya yasai o kaimashita. So that doesn't mean that it's just those two. It means almost like an ETCS. Yeah. It's in a sense, yeah. Sorry, the chat's blocked again. Alright, I'm gonna close this now, but you guys get the point, right? It's not it's supposed to be like alright, good night, Metal Madness. Alright. But yeah, I think this should be is this clear enough for everyone? Yeah. ETC is probably there's another way of saying ETC as well. So there's another one called Toka, but there's probably a different nuance to it. But in this case, I'm just gonna be talking about these two. Yes, it's probably not. Yeah, you're right. It's not used often, but it's a particle that's there. Yeah, I think that's why none of you guys have heard of it as much. But there's, but it's there. Yeah. I studied this, so in case you ever come across this sort of like this sort of particle, you'll just know what it is, right? Okay. See you, Kia. All right. So Morgan, that's wrong because it's supposed to be o tabetai, not ni tabetai. All right, continuing on. All right, here we go. We have reached the fun part for you guys. It's time. Oh wait. Get your pens and paper out, people. I'm gonna be doing quiz now. Quiz time, or like review to like see if you understand what I've taught you just now. Okay. Oops, whoops. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Erase chat. Yeah, okay, this is the best I can do. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys like, I don't know, 10 minutes or something, or like 5 minutes to figure this out. Okay, let's go with 10. Alright. You guys are going to figure this out, and then I'll like go through the answers. What is some of the kanjis in his left? Oh, okay. Alright. So I will. 1 second. I forgot to put these actually, but let's make it here. Alright. You may use the dictionary if you want. I'm not stopping you guys because using dictionary is an essential part of learning the language. So. Should be quick. I don't know. If you guys got it, you should be fine. Match for all the nouns. Yeah. You can if you want. Like if you know how to like interchange it, do it. Although you can I guess you can use that as well. It's possible. Might give off a different meaning though, but I'd say it's possible. Yeah. It's not like negative in any way, so I'd say yes. Yeah. Maybe in one stream, I'm probably going to like get some like Japanese text, and then you guys can like figure out like the particles yourselves. I think it'd be a fun challenge for you guys because you guys will actually want to see how to read stuff, right? So I think that will help. Yeah. Like if you guys can come up with like creative creative matches, I'll be pretty impressed. That means you guys already got it. Because I only think of like straight answers whenever I make these, but you guys can come up with something better, and like that's the goal here, is for you to get the concept. I mean, of course, if it doesn't make sense, right, it stands to reason you don't use that adjective with that noun. But if it fits or it seems to be like suitable, I'd say go for it and like let me know, or like let me know in the chat. I want to see what you guys can come up with. Think about it first. I will get back to it. Like I'll read through all the answers you guys put, because I see some really interesting ones which I like, or like that are like correct, but it wasn't something that I thought of when I actually made these questions. Keep going. Wait a couple more minutes, then Alright, 1 more minute. Yeah, but it's a kanji. Yeah, don't worry about it. I put the furigana just so that you guys don't like. Utsukushi means beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. I think it's time for me to reveal the answers. Or like, you know, the answers that I wrote. It may not include the creative ones that you guys put out there. I'm gonna block your face. Similar. Okay. Check your answers. Alright. Here we go. Oh, there's no space. Alright, I'm gonna put it here. I'll put it here. Okay. Oh my god, it's blocking everything. Alright. Yeah, I will make sure to get like proper like chat space or something. I don't know. I'm just great here. You guys can still see Sora Senpai's face, right? I would say they can be used interchangeably, actually. Like, but in terms of like, for rooms, you would usually say pretty. You wouldn't say beautiful. But like in terms of like, when you're trying to describe a person or like a person, you would say like, kirei na ona is also fine. Aoi Bango. that sounds like a very, very Hato thing. Blue dinner. That sounds like a really, really Hato thing. どれだけ強いお酒でも Yeah, it can. But I just went with Utsukushi because it usually means it's usually associated with beautiful. I put these like kirei na heya because that one is plausible. Something like that, yeah. それは男、青い空、美しい部屋、好きな晩ご飯。美味しい果物。You can actually interchange 好きな果物 and 美味しい晩ご飯。Those will also work. 綺麗な部屋。綺麗な部屋。Oh, 綺麗な女 also works. 高い建物。Now, someone asked who. Wait, let me check. Who was it? It was Goblin. Alright, yeah, it was Goblin. 高い建物. So, for the car, I said 高い建物 because 高い車 because expensive. So takai means expensive, and it can also mean tall. In the case of a context of a building, it can be both. So it can be tall and expensive, or expensive. And then for cars, it's expensive, but use either way. Yeah, it works. The reason I want to say things is because I wanted you guys to be creative, or like, you know, at least figure out the answers. Just take some time to like review these. If you have any questions, just ask. All right. Yeah, Tommy, that's good. Skina Kuruma. Oh, Skina Kuruma is also good. Oh my god, Domino's, go away. Alright. Skina Kuruma, Oishii Bangohan, Takai Kutamono. Yeah, that works as well. That works too. See, this is what I like to see, you know. I come up with something, you guys like, you know, you guys give extra answers, which is why I like. You guys are learning very well. I'm very proud of you guys for being able to understand the concept very well. Yeah. It's Domino's, not Duolingo. It's Domino's. Domino's here in Australia, they like give out a lot of like deals. So it's like they'll just they'll send emails. No Sora. So Rurikon, it's there's a bit of an error there. It should be miete hoshi. Okay. I'll talk about wants and desires in. I think the next lesson would be good. It should actually be mitai. So Rurikon, the way you should actually write that. Oh my god. Do you guys still need to see the answers, or like, because I don't want to block the chat. Do you guys still want to see the answers, or like, I want to write this out. Actually, you know what? I'll just write here. I think you guys already see it, right? Or like, okay. I'm just gonna go through this quickly because it's not exactly part of today's lesson. But Takai Bangohan is also okay. Yes. As expensive dinner. Mm-hmm. I highly recommend don't. So for your question first, Yukino, I'd say no. Or you can as a supplementary, but there's a guy here, Extra Eyes. If you can see, the one with the DF profile pic, he had a very bad experience with Duolingo. So I would say take it from him if because he says he doesn't really like it. So I'm not sure if it's helpful or not. But I never need to use it. このレンタル彼女は高い? Yeah, that could work. It's like, is this rental girlfriend expensive? Yeah, but if I may suggest, you should also put deska at the end, because it's like I would say go for like polite form first. Okay, so for recon, are we Alright. Alright, so this is wrong, okay? This is not correct. The reason why? First of all, when you're saying, or when you're describing a thing that you want to look at, it's always or. So this should actually be aoi sora o miru. Alright, to look at a blue sky. Right now, for that second part where you put mieta hoshi, that's also wrong because just a quick like desire lesson. When you use hoshi, right, te hoshi, you don't write it like this. The way you actually supposed to write is when you're asking someone to do something for you. Miete hoshi. So this is if please look, I would like you to look for me. That's what it means. It's not I want to see. It's I want you to see. Now, or I would like it to be seen is, I guess, more accurate. So what you actually would want is mitai. So whenever you use a verb for this, again, this is very quick because I don't think I can really discuss it here yet. When you want to talk about your desire to do something, you usually put the verb and then tai. So you would change it to the polite form, remove the mas. So if it's mimas, right? Remove the mas and you turn it to mitai. Like this. Remove this so it doesn't mitai. Does that answer your question? Who's it? Ruriko? Yes, action directed at the sky. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. No, not miyu ga hoshi. I said that. I know it because I made that mistake a long time ago. Right. Let me tell you guys a really, really embarrassing story. Right. So I literally said this to a Japanese person, right, when I first started. Nihon ga hoshi. Right. I said this exact line. I remember it all those years ago when I started conversing in Japanese. This is the line I used. Nihon ga iku hoshi. That's wrong, because the guy in Japanese responded in it's hilarious. Like, now I think back about it, and he said, "Oh, you want Japan?" And I was like, "Wait, what? No, that's not right." And then I said, and then I realized now it should have been Nihon ni ikitai. All right. Does that make sense, Ruriko? Does that make sense, you guys? I'll go through this another day. But this is what I did. This is wrong. Don't ever do this. You want Japan? Yeah. That's basically what the guy said to me when I told him that. Because this doesn't make sense. No, it's incorrect. It's just incorrect. No, that's not how you write it. I wrote iku, yeah, but that's not how you're supposed to say it. It's wrong. And if the actual way to write I want Japan is on ga hoshi. That's it. This one is wrong. This is incorrect. Yeah, to a Thai suffix to, okay, it's a bit more in a basic level for verbs. Yes, that's right. Yeah, but again, I will discuss this next week. So I mean, you can go and look it up yourself, but I will discuss this next week, or like I don't know, probably next week or the week after. I don't know yet. No. It's really, it's wrong. I'm just saying to you, it's wrong. Cause I remember that very embarrassing experience. It's not correct. This one is wrong. Wrong. Correct. Correct. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. I will go to the counting system like as one lesson. But I want to teach you guys grammar first because it'll give you a foundation that okay, all right. Don't worry, it'll come soon. It'll come soon. I'll try my best to make it to make it easy. I do all this work so that like you guys don't have to like stress yourself out. I make it simple for you guys to like understand. Yeah. Yeah, this thing just doesn't make sense. Don't say this. Okay. I'll talk about the Discord server in a moment. But first I want to go on to the next set of questions. Alright. Here we go. Question 2. I'll talk about the Discord later. Let's do this first. 10 minutes. Try this. Oh, wait. I just realized something. Oh no, okay. Never mind, it's all good. Just saw Senpai's face is blocked. Oh no. But it should be okay, no? Okay, I think I made a mistake in question 6 because if you guys can figure that out, I think I made a mistake in question 6. Or I may not. Wait, let me check. Depending on the meaning you managed to obtain from this, it could mean either way. But I think I've actually missed something here. Feel free to use the dictionary. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna type out some words which I'm gonna peck Ross face for a moment. Oh wait, no, I'll just Dobutsu in. Alright, so that's just one word I missed. Alright, those two words I forgot to put in here, so yeah, Dobutsu in. Dobutsu in. First kanji, watashi, me. Yeah, Dobutsu in. It's actually the one before sensei. Shigoto. Alright, gotta type this out. So, Shigoto means work. Hariku, you're oh yeah, okay, you've been busy with healing, so okay. If you want to, you can try some of the questions. Riku. See if you can understand these. It should become clearer once the answers come around. I'll give you guys like, I don't know, 5 more minutes or something. If you guys pay attention to the first couple of the first couple of slides, that's no. Question 7 and question 8 is yeah. I'm not gonna say anymore until time is up. You can discuss it among yourselves. That's no problem. It's okay. You can go back to it another time. I will go through the answers with you guys so that you guys can understand. Maybe you guys might pick it up from the answers. I don't know. Like this is I'll say you guys have been really good students, and you guys have been like giving creative like responses. So I have no doubt that you guys will be able to figure it out quickly. Okay. All right. 1 second. Okay. All right, let's begin. Check your answers just quickly. Okay, here we go. All right, so is this a debate? All right, I wanted, okay, whenever I make these lessons, right, the quizzes are always meant to help you guys review and recap. So like it'll help the goal is to try and seal this information in your mind. So I use more here because it can be watashi wa osushi ga suki desu. That works, but I put more here so that you guys can understand it's also used in this. Oh. I just realized. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Kanata. Okay, you know what? Let me change the Alright, I have to do it because let me move this. Hold on. Not yet. Not the Galaxy Brain stuff yet. Whatever. Okay, I can't change it, you know. It's stuck there already. Never mind. Yeah, I have to block Kanata's face, unfortunately. One second. Yeah, I have to block Kanata's face. There's no way to like fit this chat anywhere. I think this is the best I can do. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright. So the way you use more, I too like sushi. So watashi mo osushi ga suki desu. Alright. And for this one, because this is not an exhaustive list. I mean, you can put ya here as well. But I put to here because what I was thinking of was an exhaustive list. Some of you put ya, which is okay, it works, but it's only used here. For the end, for the last noun, you just put, you wouldn't use ya because it's like the end of the list. Yes, ni works, but I want to see if like you guys like were paying attention or not. Ni works. Again, no right or wrong, but what the goal here is to get you guys to understand how to use these in a real sense, or like in a real sort of like life example. Yeah. The first one's a bit, yes. You can use watashi wa, but yeah, it's always like current lessons that I would like you guys to like pay attention to. Alright. Watashi no ani no shigoto wa sensei desu. So my brothers, watashi no brother with apostrophe s, ani no shigoto wa sensei desu. So my brother's work is to be a teacher. Yeah, that's the best way for me to put it. Yeah. So this is a subject. Watashi no ani no shigoto. So the focus is on the brother's work. That's the subject. Is being a teacher. Yeah. Yes, Dobutsu N is a do you guys know what Dobutsu N is? Hold up. One at a time. Question 6 first. Dobutsu N. You guys know what that is? Okay. Zoo. Yes. Alright. Dobutsu N ni. Zoo is a destination. So that's why you use ni. Usagi ya. So in the zoo, there are animals. Okay, I that's why I said I'm pretty sure I screwed it up because I forgot to add this in. Right. So it's supposed to be no dobutsu. So these animals are in the zoo. Animals such as rabbits, so pecoras, birds, foxes, so fubuki. In the zoo, there are animals such as fubuki, birds, and pecoras in the zoo. Does that make sense? No, it can't because there is not this. There's no verb here to say that there will work here. There can be used here. It's supposed to be dobutsu and ni. It's not a verb where you would be that it's intransitive. Yeah. Okay. Some people got it, some people didn't. All right. I hope you guys have been paying attention to the adverbs, all right? Hayaku is the if you guys pay attention, you guys would have seen, right? Quickly wake up. Kirei ni. All right, I see some of you haven't paid attention to the adjective slides. Let's go back to it. All right. First of all, this is correct because I know I put this here, but okay, maybe I should have put the kirei ni before, but because this is an adverb, I put this here. All right. So yes. All right. So I'll go back to this. All right, because some of you haven't got it yet. Okay. Go back to here. Adjectives. Ends with an e. Right. Adjectives end with an e, and end with na. This adjective is an e adjective. It's pronounced tanoshi. This adjective is a na adjective. So it's the two kanji noun. So seiso can be considered noun, but it's also an adjective. An adjective is a describing word where you describe something, someone, or situation. Is that clear for everyone? Or those that didn't come in the start? Okay. Does that make sense for you guys? For those of you who weren't here, yes. Okay. So, how do you use the adjective? You put it here, right? If it's for e adjectives, you just put it there. So you don't really make any changes. You just put it as if it's to describe a state of being, you just put it at the end right before des or something like that, or des or da. And if you're putting it behind a noun, you also do the same thing. Utsukushii hana. Now, alright, when you want to change an adjective to an adverb, you remove the e and put ku, so it becomes quickly. So hayaku. Okay. So back to the question before. Hayaku okite kudasai. Hayaku is okay. You can also use the other hayai, but I'm just gonna use it. I'm just gonna use this one. Just think of this as quickly for the time being. what I'm trying to get across is this, right? This is a very important part because this is used like a lot. When you're trying to describe an action, quickly wake up, this is it. You change the E to a ku. Is that clear? Okay. Alright, now for the na, right? So, first of all, the na-adjectives, you use it similarly to E adjectives. I mean, use the same way because it's adjective, but anything with two kanji or some other words will also have a na at the end. If you are describing a noun in a sentence, you put the na adjective, the na behind the adjective, and then you put it right in front of the noun or the thing. So in this case would be ski na tabemono, food I like, right? Kirei is another na adjective, but in this case, because it has no noun that comes after it, you remove the na and just put it as kirei desu because it's a state of being. It's being that. So da. So it's the same thing as when you use gakusei da, gakusei desu. In that sense, it describes the subject, or describes the thing that's being focused on. All right, now. Oh wait, no. All right, this is the same thing. So you put at the end of the sentence. Okay, and now, when you're changing to an adverb, right? Shizuka ni is you change the na to a ni. So the ni means quietly. So you guys know what adverbs are, right? Those of you who are just hearing this now. An adverb is to describe an action rather than a noun. Does this make sense now? Yeah, adjective or verb. All right, see Alan. Is this clear? For those of you who are new, or like who just came in. Is this clear? Yeah. Okay. All right. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now for me to explain why I wrote it like this. First of all, heya is considered the object here. It's not a place now because in this case you're doing something to the room. Soji means to clean. All right. Yeah. The reason why first of all I put o here because it's the object. Now why did I put kirei ni? Is because ni is an adverb. How do you know which one uses na or e? Look it up. And a lot of times the one way you can really tell is you look at the kanji, which one is used more, the kanji, or if there's like if it usually comes with an e or na in the dictionary. Usually it will show. Yeah, dictionary is the best way to like figure it out, and you just practice. Yeah. That's how you do it. Does that help you guys? I think I've answered all of your questions. Anyone else have any other questions before I move on to the GA or the Galaxy Brain? GA for Galaxy Brain. Are you guys finished? Or like, as in like, have you guys like, is it clear for everyone? Like these answers make sense? Oh, hey guys. Alright, cool. Okay. Alright, here we go. Now for the Galaxy Brain stuff. So, you know, you've guys seen this particle, right? It's a very confusing particle to like talk about when it comes to the subject. I had to like ask someone on the Discord server like to clarify it. Actually, a couple of people actually, and I like did like research on a number of sites. I still haven't fully understood it, but I will give you what I know. So try and pay attention. I know you guys are tired already from all the past ones, which are, I'd say, easy, but this one is just all right. In place of wa, you have ga. Sometimes it can be ga, but there are different ways to use both of these. You also usually you see wa, that's the main subject. Ga is like a secondary subject. So if you think of a movie cast, the main characters with wa, the side characters. Okay, let's take anime for example, right? Let's talk about. All right. So anime I can talk about here. All right. Let's talk about. I'm gonna use Konosuba as an example. Okay. So in Konosuba, you have 4 characters, 1 guy and 3 girls. I'm gonna use the wa for Kazuma because he's the one that that's most paid attention to. And then okay, this is a bit of a bad example. As you can see, it's a bit hard for me to describe as well, even though I've studied for 6 years. Like I still haven't understood these two. All right, ga is like, if you're using it as a subject, if you describe it as subject, you would use wa most of the time. But if you want to use ga, it's kind of like in this usage, I'm gonna talk about a few, but it's not all. In this case, ga would be used as a way of specifying a specific subject, not just one. So, all right, I'm gonna try and use this example. Something like that, yes. So it's kind of like that. I'm gonna use a few uses. It's not all. This one, like, we'll have to study it together. But what I can tell you is that ga it will fit in a sentence differently from wa. Like you can have both of them, but ga is a lot of times meant to emphasize a certain like subject, or like give it almost like a magnifying glass in a way. So you like it's almost like a zoom in. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Goblin. That's like closest. Oh my god, it's chat windows. Why? Okay, it's kind of my fault as well. Because I put that there. To cover up Susan. Wait. I put in here. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, it puts emphasis on the noun before it. So like, so when you say suisei wa kawaii desu, it's like, it's just like, oh okay, Suisei is cute. You're just describing, oh, okay, she's cute. But when you put in ga, it's like, oh, it's that specific suisei. It's hoshimatui suisei ga kawaii desu. Clear? I think it's clear enough for everyone, right? Or is there? Yeah, something like that. Don't think about this too much. All right, wait, let me. Yeah, ga is usually used as a supporting particle for top introduced by wa, and it can also be used as it can also put emphasis on the noun that's attached to. There are many more uses. Yes, no, you're absolutely correct. Kaigai Niki. It's but I'm just using it in this case because people want to know the difference between wa and ga, and it's a very confusing subject. A very confusing subject. Even so this is a YouTuber. His name is Dogen. I think some of you may have seen his videos. He makes like hilarious Japanese vids, and he basically made a funny like meme video of wa and ga. Yeah, Okwili pretty much got it. Yeah, that's the example. That's the example I was thinking of when I was making this. Yeah, pretty much that. It's almost like that, yeah. How many uses specifically? Oh my god, I can't remember. I don't remember. It's like that's like ga arimasu, ga hoshi, ga imasu. Ga as a contradiction, so like a but. Desu ga. Oh, it's too many. Like I can't discuss it in this lesson. It's too much, Yamoyu. It can also be used as a comparison. Yeah, is that too? You see, there's a lot to it. Like you think you know something, but in the end you're just like, oh my god, no, there's more. This is what I mean by stressful. This is a stressful particle. That's why I say it was galaxy brain, because it's gonna be like you're gonna study Japanese, and you can be like, where, how do I use ga? How do I use ga? And then all you have to do is just rely on your experience. Okay. So you're probably thinking about this now. This question, how do I use this, right? I'm sure this is all like ringing in your mind. How do I use this? And you guys are probably like annoyed. Yeah, native speakers will get confused as well. Alright, first of all, when you're trying to understand ga, don't think too much about it, because as you can see, even I have trouble like thinking about it. Like if you think too hard, it would just be like, you'd be like, oh my god, I don't want to study now. I want to go and like not think about it. That's what will happen if you try and think too much on ga. I'm just clarifying it now so that people, like, you know, in future lessons they'll be like, oh, what's the difference between wa and ga? And say, watch the stream, go to the end. There's a reason why I said don't like pay attention to this, or like don't like look at this, because it's stressful. Again, exposure is necessary for ga, and then like if you want to look at it, if you look at a Japanese sentence, right? You'll be like, oh, okay, I know this, and then you eliminate those, and then you just focus on the ga, and then you'll be like, oh, okay, so this is kind of what it's for. So you kind of understand it at first, and then as you start learning, the reasoning why that's there, why that particle is used there, it'll make sense to you. But in terms of explaining, it's very limited. Like I can only say this, like it puts emphasis on the noun, but for you to actually use it, you have to like read a lot. Yeah. Yeah. So focus on those. Like, if you focus on that as grammar, like you won't go wrong. Like, you won't have to think about it. Yeah. Focus on the other things in the sentence, and it will just flow. Yeah. Ga suki desu, ga imasu, ga arimasu, ga hoshii is another one. Is that clear for everyone? Like, I hope I haven't scared you guys like with this topic, because this is a hard one to like grasp. Is everyone clear on it? Okay. All right. I think that's yeah. It's the end. I didn't put the summary on just because I forgot to do it because I didn't think that like I thought I was finished the presentation, because this one took a while for me to consider. Do you guys have any questions? Like, do you guys have any questions for me? Like, for on any of these topics, like you still don't understand something, or you want to get to know like something else. Are you guys clear on all the topics? Because I want to like at least like get be able to know that you guys oh wait, hold on, the PowerPoint presentation, 1 second. Extend this a bit, the end of the stream. All right. Yes, but it's not like necessary. It's like not as important as grammar, but I can do it I can do it like sometime. I can. Can you guys see this? Okay. You guys have any questions? For me, like for this lesson, or like something in general. I'll try to answer it. If I can't, I'll just say I can't, and I'll give the reason why. Okay, cool. Glad to know. All right. A couple of things I want to mention. First of all, I'll be setting up my Patreon soon. If you guys like, it won't be out yet, but like if you guys think that my lessons are really good, you guys want me to do more, or like you want me to do something more for your guys' sake, if it's not too much, I'd like to ask you guys to like support me. This guy used after a while, or can we both be interchangeable? not necessarily interchangeable. You have to like understand. First of all, wa is always used first, unless it's like there's another usage for wa, but it's not as a subject. For just subject specifically, yes, there will. I'll try my best to get a review stream on Wednesday. If there's no stream, I'll let everyone know. For wa and ga, right? Wa will focus on the main, the primary. So that's what I was trying to say earlier, where like when you use wa, the thing behind wa is the main focus, like that would be first, and everything with ga is like secondary subjects. That's the best way I can put it for you. It's not necessarily interchangeable, but you can use both in a sentence. Yeah. Well, I'm trying my best, so but yeah, back to the Patreon thing. If you guys like to see me do more of this, yeah, I'd like to ask that you support me, if it's not too much. And then my birthday is coming out in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna think about what to do for then. I may do a speaking session with you guys, and you guys can try the speaking if you want. Yeah, alright, see ya. I can probably play a game or something, and then I can probably show you guys how to read text. So like when you yourself read like Japanese books or something, you guys can be able to stand on your own 2 feet when you're trying to learn, or when you're trying to understand what's in the book. You won't understand everything, that's for sure, but you can you can understand some things. I hope that's like clear for you guys. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing more, of course. Like I'm not gonna stop here. Yeah. I will only do this like full time if the audience I get if it gets to a point where like the audience is demanding, or like the demand for these Japanese lessons is higher than I can handle, I probably go into full time. I don't know, but don't worry about two brackets. I can't read that. Sorry. Yeah, just go back into the VOD. Like I try my best to like make it clear. So just go back into the VOD and watch. Okay. And yeah, I think I can end it here. Unless you guys have something you want to talk about. Cool. Alright, time for the end screen. See ya!